Okay, well, good morning, good morning, good morning. If you are in Central Time Zone, if you are somewhere else, say Eastern Time Zone, then it's probably good afternoon. Okay, all right, we're gonna get started in just a second as a few people jump on this great morning, and it is a great morning. It's not a bad morning; it's a great morning. It's marvelous Monday, as you know. And we're just gonna give everybody just a few seconds to get on. Those who are joining us right now, who are watching this, before we get started, I want to let you know you are great. Greatness is in you. Okay, gonna take some work to get it out of you, but keep on going forward, and you're gonna get it. And we're gonna go forward. Okay, so welcome to Doc Rock Leadership Talk, and we are talking about part three, final part of the grit factor, right? The grit factor, leading through challenges, the grit factor. And it's a great Monday morning. It's a great Monday morning when you come to the office and you get a present with your own bobblehead. Listen, man, when you get your own bobblehead, you have arrived. You have arrived now. So I just love little gifts, and this was just tickled me and love it this morning. Compliments of Missy Dean. So thank you for the bobblehead. Yeah, yeah. Even the blue glasses, if you can see it real good. The brown shoes. I mean, listen, I'm telling you, when you get your own bobblehead, man, yeah, your head just swell up, like wow. No, but it's good. Monday is a great day for me. Every day is a great day for me. More people have heart attacks on Monday morning between 8 and 9 than any other time. People are dying to go to work. Yeah, they're miserable, but that's not you. So let's talk about the grit factor, part three. We'll finish this, and we're going to give you some tools for your tool belt. Now, remember, resilient leaders turn obstacles into opportunities if you're going to be resilient. Now, grit. We must understand that leadership is not easy. It's forged through adversity, right? And everybody is a leader in some capacity. Leadership is not a title. Okay, it is influence. It's influence. And this grit that we're talking about, it's a combination of of passion and perseverance, right? Passion and perseverance. I like to say grit is grinding relentlessly with intensity and tenacity. Grinding relentlessly with intensity and tenacity, right? This is what this grit is. And guess what? You got to have it. You're going to need it. Now, the first part, we talked about the difference between giving up and growing up in adversity, because when people who give up, they say, this is too hard. People who grow up said, this is hard, okay, but let's keep growing. Let's figure out how we can do this better. So we talked about those things about a couple of weeks ago about the difference between giving up and growing up. And I'm telling you, throw the towel away so you can't throw in the towel. You cannot give up on you, dreams, visions, your family, your business, okay, the job you work in, your position, or whatever it may be. You can't give up. You got to have some grit. You got to keep grinding. You got to have some passion. You got to persevere. Keep standing. Haven't done all to stand. Keep on standing. All right. Then last week, we gave you some stories of great leaders who through difficulty had grit. They kept going. The Nelson Mandelas, the Colonel Sanders, right? Simone Biles. So we talked about several people. But guess what? You have a story as well. You have a grit story. So I want to encourage you to find your grit story. That time that you want to give up. That time you want to say, hey, I'm done. I'm out. I'm not going to do this anymore. Okay. I came to your program. I saw your plan. I see people are doing well, but I can't do it. It is not for me. But guess what? You did not give up. You hung in there. And guess what? Now you see results from that. Hey, get your own story. Tell your story. Tell your story not just to others. Tell your story to yourself. Right? So you can start to empower you. And we'll talk about that. Now, today, for just a few more minutes, I want to talk about four strategies, okay, in order for you to be a perseverance in mental toughness. Okay. So I want to give you some strategies, all right, to strengthen your grit factor. Because I'm telling you, that factor is what separates, okay, the winners from the losers. You got to have, okay, the grit factor. So I want to give you 4 strategies in order to build your perseverance, your mental toughness, in order to build your strengthen your grit factor. Number one is embrace discomfort. Embrace discomfort, right? Stop avoiding the hard things. You got to stop avoiding the hard things. Okay. Growth and grit live outside your comfort zone. Growth and grit lives outside your comfort zone. Yeah. So if you're going to grow, it's outside your comfort zone. You got to take on tasks that will stretch you. Okay. Stretch you mentally, emotionally, professionally. Okay. Take on some tasks that's going to stretch you. Okay. All right. Because the first strategy is embrace discomfort. If you're going to build your grit, you're going to strengthen your grit, okay, you got to embrace it, okay? I know you don't like it, but you got to embrace it, all right? Take on some tasks that's going to stretch you. Going to stretch you like a rubber band. It's going to be all right. You're going to live. You're not going to die. You're going to survive. But not only are you going to survive, you're going to thrive. I'm telling you this, right? So, set a goal that's slightly above your current capacity, okay? And commit to it. Because there's a little tip for you. So set a goal it's above your current capacity, okay? Now, and then commit to it. It's going to stretch you. Listen, I've grown more over the last years because I'm shooting for the galaxy, and maybe I'll land on the moon. Yeah, I just Doc Rock that thing, right? Because most people say shoot for the moon. No, and you land, in the stars or clouds or whatever. No, I said shoot for the galaxy. All right. And then maybe you'll land on the moon. Okay. You got to stretch yourself a little bit. Embrace discomfort. It's not going to last forever. Okay. It's going to make you better. It's going to make you better. We have to learn, okay, to endure temporary pain, temporary discomfort to get to long-term joy. Most people want long-term joy, but they don't want to commit, okay, to temporary pain. It's just temporary. It's not going to last forever, okay? And then number 2, the second strategy, okay, in order for you to strengthen your grit factor, grinding relentlessly with intensity and tenacity, the second strategy is practice the 24-hour rule. Practice the 24-hour rule. After a tough moment, failure, criticism, maybe a setback, give yourself 24 hours, okay, to feel it, to embrace it, to dissect what happened, to get your head wrapped around it, as we would say, okay? After a tough moment, and guess what? We all have tough moments. You had them. You will have more in the future. You say, come on, Doc. Come on. No, please don't tell me that. I'm telling you, remember, part of being, of growing, being successful, adding value, okay, is going through things. You're going to go through things. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care how much you pray. All those things are great. Especially, your connection part. But the deal of the matter is, we're going to go through some things, all right? Maybe a failure. Failure is part of the equation to succeed. I know many, many successful people, right? And all of them have failure stories, including myself, right? We all have failure stories. Let's embrace it, all right? But give yourself 24 hours, okay? Then get up, refocus, and keep moving. So after you give yourself 24 hours, now you got to refocus, okay? All right? You got to get up from where you're at, and then you got to keep moving. I can give you many stories, okay, of at Ability Plus, many stories at Emmanuel the Connection, many stories with Vision Exit Company, writing books and all that. I've had moments, okay, that failures happen, criticism happen, setbacks happen. Okay, I can give you many, many stories. I wrote them in some of our books. No Bad Days back here. That's a workbook. Attitude, Determined Attitude, Goditude, all those books, okay. Even the other ones I co-author with. I talk about many stories, failures, right, because they produce greatness in you, okay? But give yourself 24 hours. Give yourself 24 hours, okay? And after 24 hours, hey, you got to get up, you got to go. You can't, listen, not 24 days. No, not 24 days. That's too long. No, you wasting time. You missing opportunities. Remember, you have to turn those things that look like failure into opportunities. Okay, I'll talk about that maybe in a second. All right, but give yourself 24 hours and then move on. Now, the third strategy I want to give you is build a resilience routine. Build a resilience routine. Now, Doc, what are you talking about? Just like we have, physical toughness, it requires you to work out. You got routines to work out to get your physical, your body like it needs to be. Mental toughness needs daily practices, daily routines as well, because this is a muscle and you got to build it, okay? Because as you think, that's who you are. Now, remember, you are today what you thought yesterday. You'll be tomorrow what you're thinking today. You got to build that resilience, okay, in your mind. Build a resilience routine, okay? How you do that, Doc? Number one, gratitude journaling. Gratitude journaling. Focus on what's going right. Write it down. I journally every day, okay, of things I'm grateful for. And if I don't write it down, I go over it and I say it out loud. You have to gratitude journal. You have to write down what's going well. Tell yourself what's going well, because when you have gratitude, this morning I got God, I'm grateful for the bed you have allowed me to sleep in to get a good night's sleep. I'm not taking that for granted. It's people around the world that don't have good beds to sleep on. Right here where I'm at in the Rocket City, Huntsville, Alabama, there's somebody who slept on pavement last night. Right? So we all have something that we should be grateful for. Write it down. Journal it. It gives you grit, because now your brain now sees what's possible, what's going on, okay, from a positive standpoint. All right. Number two, positive self-talk. All right. You gotta do some positive self-talk. Yeah, talk back to yourself. It's okay, it's cool. I'm giving you permission to do it, right? You have to replace I can't do it. I can't with I'm growing. I'm growing. I don't have it to I will. If I keep growing, you have to have some positive self-talk. Talk to yourself in a positive way. It triggers, the right, chemicals in the brain in order for you to make positive decisions. I won't even talk about the neuroscience of productivity that I'm working on. I'm so excited to get that out here soon. But listen, because you may have some things that's going to require you to keep moving, even though it don't feel good, don't look good, right? And then the third strategy to build build your resilience routine is visualization. Visualization, right? So see yourself overcoming obstacles before they even happen. Go ahead. You got some things coming now. Go ahead and see, in your mind. You might have to close your eyes, and go ahead and see that of you overcoming those obstacles, changing those obstacles into opportunities of success, right? Success is not $1 million. It's not a new house on the hill. Success is not what you drive. It's none of those things. Now, we like those things, but that's not necessarily success. Success is you fulfilling the mandate that's on your life, So here's the deal. Visualize yourself overcoming things that maybe others been tripped up by. Go ahead and see it. Go ahead and see yourself, being rejected. You call somebody. Maybe you have a business that requires you to call people and they hang up on you, See yourself, keep going, getting the call you're looking for. Be like Colonel Sanders, all right? Over 1,000 no's. You're not looking for the no, you're looking for the yes. So go ahead and visualize yourself getting the yes in whatever you are doing. All right, the fourth strategy, and we're going to land this plane when it comes to the grit factor, is surround yourself with grit-minded people. Surround yourself with grit-minded people. Iron sharpens iron, Surround yourself with other sharpeners. Get from around hanging with dull people. Get around people who, are in it to win it. Get around people, who are not complaining, but saying, yes, I'm going through this, but I'm not going to give up. Don't you give up. Get around people who say, I'm hurting, but I am pressing on. Build a circle of people that will push you, not just pacify you. You don't need people to say, it's all right. No, that's cool. They can, you need people who are going to say, come on, you can do it. Get up. I'm going to help you up. These are the people you want to be around, because grit is contagious. It is. I'm telling you, you can't hang around Doc Rock and not have grit. It's contagious. I'm going to empower you. I'm going to encourage you. You know, my cup is running over. I'm going to splash you with grinding, relentlessly, with intensity and tenacity. You're going to do it. You can't give up. I'm a project boy, okay? Born to a teenager, but you can't stop me. You can't. You really can't. I'm so serious. Grit is contagious, but so is giving up. Giving up is contagious too. So make sure you're not around people who are going to give up. Hey, my time is up. I'm supposed to have 15 minutes, and I've been over just a little bit. But I want to tell you, okay, remember these 3 things, and I'm done. Obstacles are opportunities in disguise. Obstacles are opportunity in disguise. Number 2, pain is a passport to your purpose. Pain is a passport to your purpose. And then number 3, struggle reveals strength. Struggle reveals strength. So, hey, go out there, grind relentlessly with intensity and tenacity. Don't you give up. The grit factor is going to take you to the next level. All right. Hey, no bad days. Remember, no bad days. So it's Super Sunday. It's Marvelous Monday. It's Terrific Tuesday. It's Wonderful Wednesday. It's Triumphant Thursday. It's Fantastic Friday. And it's Successful Saturday. I'm Doc Rock. You join me at the top and get your bobblehead. Get your bobblehead. I'm telling you, it's a great Monday morning. Look at that dude. All right. Hey, you be blessed and you go forward. Hey, we love you, my friends. Bye.